What's up, guys? I want to take a couple minutes today to talk about expectations. Expectations impact you in your daily life. They impact you anytime you're doing something, anytime you're going somewhere, doing something new, trying something for the first time, going on a journey. Anything that you do in life, you set expectations and they affect how you experience that given thing. The importance of this is that those expectations can drastically impact how you succeed or fail or just plain experience whatever's happening. So here's what you need to understand is that expectations are dangerous. You might wonder, well, why? It's good to have a goal or think about how something might go, right? To an extent. Goals are great. However, goals are not expectations. Two very different things. Goals are specific. They are planned for. They have a step-by-step process to get from point A to point B. Expectations are not like that at all. Expectations are kind of the opposite, where you just throw it out there like, oh, I think that'll be fun. I think that'll make me happier. I think that'll make me look better. All these things are expectations. They aren't always conscious. You're not always thinking about these things. A lot of times they just happen deep in the back of your head and you just expect it to happen without any real reasons as to why. So what happens is that once you set these expectations, a lot of times you're going to be disappointed. You're going to feel less than excited about what's happening. You're going to feel let down. You're going to feel like you were betrayed. By who? I don't know. Your mind is a weird thing. But it's important to know these things because since the mind is so powerful, once you have this feeling, this letdown or failure of the expectation, you don't always want to continue. You're jaded. You're frustrated. And this is really important because when this happens, you may stop doing whatever you're doing. If you were on a journey towards something, you may stop that thing. If you were trying out a new experience, you may not want to try that again. And you really start to limit yourself and hold yourself back from more new, better experiences. Here's what you need to do is, 1, don't have expectations. Sounds easy, right? It's not. We're human. That's just kind of how we approach things. Like I said, a lot of times this is unconscious. It's just something that we go into whatever we're doing, and that's what happens. If you're going on a date, you might be thinking, I'm really going to like this person. This is going to be great. And then they suck. And then you're annoyed. And then you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to go on another date because I don't know if it's going to be good. Because that one sucked, so the next one might suck too. And it goes on and on from there. So not having expectations is very difficult. So what you need to do is when you see yourself setting these things up in your head, try to cut it down, try to be open to what's going to happen. Don't set yourself up for failure. Don't try to set what's going to happen in stone, and instead just experience. Because if you just experience and go with the flow, you can't be let down. You may be let down on some level. Again, we're human. That's just what happens. But as long as you're not setting yourself up all the way up here every time, you're not going to get knocked down all the way to here. Be open, let yourself experience, go from there. Now, the other part of that is really just that, is being open. So even if you do have expectations going in, if things don't go the way as you planned or the way you hoped they would, then you've got to be able to shrug it off. You've got to be able to see that response coming on, that like, damn it, like I didn't think this was going to go this way. I thought it was going to go this other way, and now I'm really upset. Once you start feeling that shift in your mind, once you recognize the fact that your expectation was here and what's happening is down here, or what you perceive as this difference, you need to be able to talk yourself down from that. You need to be able to say, okay, I recognize that This is the expectation I had. Maybe I shouldn't have had that. This is what's happening. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm either going to stop, it's something you can get out of, stop doing it. Or if it's not, then calm yourself down, talk yourself down from that ledge of, this sucks. Why did I think this? I should have known it was going to go this way. And be able to be open, just experience, and be able to move on. And that's the biggest thing, is not letting these expectations ruin you. Because it's very easy to get knocked down to a point of, I don't want to continue. I didn't lose 10 pounds like I wanted to, I lost 8. I suck. There's these things where you just have to be able to accept it and keep pushing, keep moving on. Otherwise, your experience through any type of fitness, weight loss, health thing is going to be rough, because those things never go as expected. And the same goes for the rest of life. Dating, jobs, anything else, the more expectations you have, the harder things are going to be. Learn to be open, and things will be easier. All right, let me know what you thought. If you have questions, shoot them down below, and we'll talk later. Thanks, iPhone, for the low battery warning. Bye, guys.